University of Virginia's Darden School of Business, a consistent top 10 contender among business schools, currently number 9 in the Business Week rankings, is a program on the rise due to the inspired tenure of its dean, Scott Beardsley, whose most recent endowment campaign is on the precipice of his $400 million goal, and also due to its innovative admissions director, Dawna Clarke, who's broadening the school's applicant pool by pioneering a policy of test flexibility. More on that in a moment. Meantime, Darden's unique program because of its exclusive use of the case method, its location in the bucolic Virginia countryside, its endowed Darden Worldwide Scholarship for its Darden Worldwide Course, and scholarship funds that are the envy of competing institutions. Hi, I'm Jeremy Shinewald, founder of mbaMission, and I'll try not to be too biased as I tell you how to get into my alma mater, the UVA Darden School of Business. Let's jump right in. Number 1, pick your ideal test option. So, as we said, Darden's been a pioneer in test flexibility. Dawna Clarke pushed for the program to open its testing options and provide test waivers to expand the pool and enhance the diversity of the Darden class. So at Darden, you can apply with a GMAT or a GRE. You can also apply with an EA score or an MCAT, LSAT, or DAT, or even apply for a test waiver if you have a strong quantitative transcript or if you completed the CFA or HBS online. The bottom line is that if you're not a natural test taker and you know that you won't get close to their 710 to 720 GMAT average or 320 GRE average, then you are, unlike virtually all competing schools where you must have a test, potentially still in the game. Of course, you do need to prove that you have the analytical skills. The admissions office isn't just waiving test requirements willy-nilly. But if you can do that, then Darden may just be an oasis for you, so much so that we think that its competitors will see this advantage and follow suit with time. For now, Darden is poised to attract a group of competent, promising applicants that other programs are ignoring. Number 2, know the program. You shouldn't just apply to Darden because you're not a natural test taker, of course. Darden is actually a highly structured program where students are dependent on their peers for case prep. Students tend to read cases after class and meet with 4 to 5 classmates in the evening in a dedicated learning team room to prepare for the next day's classes, which may be 2 or 3 case days. Then, when you get to class, your professor won't lecture you, but will guide a discussion of the case where many students will be pulled in to discuss the case's protagonist's decision-making. You just might be asked to start the case with a cold call. And then, after the intensity of the first case of the day, you will join the community for morning coffee, where students socialize, have a quick club meeting, connect with a professor, or hear some school-wide announcements. The bottom line is the case method all but requires team-oriented individuals who can teach and learn from each other, who are willing to speak and debate in class, and who are eager to be part of a community that almost forces that interaction. It shouldn't be surprising that Darden's essays require you to share an example of inclusivity and to introduce yourself to your classmates. The admissions committee is eager to understand how you can contribute, and while there's no Darden type, the admissions committee will be reading your entire application, seeking to truly understand that you fit its unique environment. Number 3, know the community. This year, Darden actually dispensed with its essay question about what you want to experience in Charlottesville, but really understanding all that this college town has to offer, from a live concert series on Fridays to infinite miles of biking and dozens of hikes to a burgeoning winemaking community, will all be helpful to you as you apply. While this won't necessarily be part of your essays, you'd be well advised to discuss why Charlottesville during your interview if you're asked why Darden. Again, really knowing the broader community should reinforce that you fit, and as just discussed a moment ago, that means you need to know the whole program. It sends a message to a yield-conscious AdCom that you're committed to attending. Number 4, speaking of which, if you're really certain you want to go to Darden, apply early action. Darden has both a binding early action and a non-binding early action process, which enables applicants to apply before its formal round 1. By choosing this path, you would be signaling your specific interest in the program and would interview early and get a decision quickly. If you choose the early action path, you would know your outcome by October, which is 2 months before most schools offer their decisions. Further, not to worry, the school still awards scholarships to those who apply early action. Your added interest isn't held against you. It gives the scholarship awards with an affirmative early action decision, so nothing's lost. In fact, much is gained. That said, in the early action process, you would have to put down a larger deposit and would agree to withdraw your applications to other schools. So please be sure that Darden is for you. Okay, that brings us to the end of our 4 major considerations. If you're interested in applying to UVA Darden, I would encourage you to download our free guide that will give you a great overview of all that we discussed today. The Insider's Guide to Darden, where we discuss community, case method, and more. And if you have specific questions about your candidacy, please sign up with me or one of my mbaMission colleagues for our free 30-minute consultation. We can discuss how you can best position yourself to be your most competitive applicant at Darden or any other school. Click the link below to sign up. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to get more MBA admissions and application tips, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Best of luck with your applications.